This is going to make a lot of people mad, especially the single baddies that have like cultivated this amazing life for themselves, but just stay with me for a minute. You need a divine union to fully heal, okay? And I'm not saying you need a man to self-actualize at all. You can heal so much and release so much trauma on your own. I did that for like almost a year. I got rid of dusty men. I stopped dating. And I just went home and I went into hermit mode and I started creating and tapping into my divine femininity and creating safety for myself. And I healed a bunch. And that's how I met my husband. That's how I met my divine masculine. You want to know how to meet your divine masculine? It's all in the healing. I wrote a whole book on it that I'm trying to find an agent for right now. And we have a divine union course, link in bio. But you have to heal yourself as a feminine, okay? Heal thyself first. But there's only so much you can do. Divine union actually brings you full circle into your divine femininity to the point where you become a goddess. Mary Magdalene was quite literally a goddess, and it was her relationship with Jesus in their divine union that made both of them the god and goddess that they are and were. And this is why. Because I did a lot of healing by myself, met my divine masculine. He provided such safety because he had done his own healing work. He was alone. He wasn't looking for feminine energy to bolster him or distract him. He was single, working on himself, facing his shadows, facing the things he did in his past that he had shame around, and healing himself from that. And so when we met, we were not two fully healed people at all. We still had a lot of healing to do. We still had a lot of trauma. But we met and we knew instantly we were each other's person, and we complemented each other. This was the Jesus-Mary Magdalene dynamic. We complemented each other so much that it brought out each other's pure, authentic, divine energy. In his case, he's a masculine energy. I'm not talking about gender here. And I am a feminine energy. And our love, our divine union, brought out that energy so succinctly in each other that we just keep leveling up, baby. We keep winning. And this is not a hierarchical, I'm better than you thing. This is true reality. If I told you the things we accomplished in our year of marriage, not just wealth, not just abundance, not just living in our dream house and having our dream life and having dream love, but individually leveling up so much within ourselves. It has been the catalyst for such deeper healing. And as a divine feminine, when you have a divine masculine providing safety for you in this harsh world where everybody wants a piece of your divine feminine energy, and they will pillage and take over nations to get it. It is not a safe world. And when you have a masculine providing safety for the first time sometimes in your entire life, your daddy let you down, your granddaddy let you down, all the men in your life that were supposed to give you safety failed. Okay, they did the best they could, but they couldn't really give you that divine masculine safety. When you finally have a masculine that's providing that safety, you as a feminine can rise. What has happened with me is I've been able to heal in ways that I didn't even know I needed to heal. I've been able to shed ancestral trauma, feminine ancestral trauma from, as I've talked about in past videos, my polygamous ancestors that had to share their husbands with other wives and cross the plains and were oftentimes victims of religious abuse and patriarchal abuse. And so I carried all that with me into this earthly plane experience, and it was hard for me to let my guard down. It was hard for me to trust my husband for the first year. It was hard for me to really trust anybody. Couldn't open my heart. I had a lot of walls. Even after the healing I had done and we met each other and cultivated this divine marriage, I still had problems with that. And that wasn't my fault. That was stuff that I took with me from ancestral trauma. And we all have that as feminines. But being with a good divine masculine that provides safety for me in a divine union has given me the wings to fly, to create things I never thought possible, to chase my dreams. And not only that, shed weight, ancestral karmic weight that I was carrying around with me for decades, not knowing I was. I've never felt more free in my life to just completely be me, to completely love my people. I feel so safe with him. And this is the gift that Divine Union gives to you. If you want to know more about how to attract Divine Union into your life and you're ready for it, check out the link in my bio.